Baker here. We are getting ready to play some baseball. Okay. Just getting some practice in. Alright. Right in the middle. Nice. Doing a pitching practice. Cider. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know. I just want to start playing ball already. Softball, Bowman. Now evaluating. Okay. There we go. There's a high. There we go. Oh, now I know what I need to do. Aim high, aim low. Okay. Just getting me a little practice in before we get in there. Alright. That was good. No problem. Awesome. Yeah, just learning to throw the ball. Alright, so we got our rockhound here. Well known for the Midland rockhounds, if you guys don't know about them.
When it's over, some scouts come down to make personal contact with a player of interest. This
Yeah,
is a marketplace, and though the day's action is over, product inspection and analysis continue.
yeah. Alright. And then we continue. Alrighty, guys. It's gonna be a really good game. Let's get started. Pretty soon we will be catching up with the Rockhounds. Hopefully. Can't wait to do that.
A promising young baseball talent receives a call from his former high school coach, who has assumed an advisory role until the player sees fit to take on a sports agent.
Okay, I'm reading this.
In the aftermath of a scout day, players are anxious to learn what impact their performance may have made. But wisdom would suggest a young athlete focus on what is ahead, what is in his control.
Alright. So we are actually getting ready for our first showcase game. We're getting ready. We're getting Dusty Coleman, former Rockhound from Midland, to play this game. I thought using his name would be pretty cool, since everybody misses him.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Number 7, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's pretty basic. His stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
Digging in, Jose Irizarry. He will lead this one off today.
For the West, the designated hitter, Jose Irizarry.
Hey, nobody wait.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Think about this. Here's a guy that's dreamed about this moment probably all his life.
Right in the
his
leg.
chance to throw against the best amateur players in the world and impress the scouts with his live arm. And what does he do? He plunks the first batter he faces. Well, now that that embarrassment is out of the way, we'll see if he can settle down and impress these scouts.
Center fielder, Bill.
Okay.
Rose.
Hey, no outs now.
Throw over to the bag. Runners back.
Cool.
In now, Bill Rhodes. Now a bunt attempt here, and good
And
hustle to
that
get over and
tagged him
tag
out.
him for the out.
Sweet.
Whoa. At an event like the Topps Amateur Showcase, you don't really expect someone to lay down a sacrifice bunt, but that's just what he did. Hey, I like it. He put his ego and desire to show what he could do aside and made a play that helped the team. And don't think the scouts won't take a note of that, because they will.
Stepping in, Stevie Colon.
Batting third, first baseman, Stevie Colon.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Hey, we got one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Oh,
and this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And the pitch on 2-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. A throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Stepping up to the plate, Antonio Macias.
Catcher, Antonio Macias.
Hey, we got one out here.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
That gives him the point.
Here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
1 base loaded.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in the switch hitter, Sito Sasaki.
Second baseman, Sito Sasaki.
2 bases loaded.
Hey, we got one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece to the right side. But that one rolls foul. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches.
Texas.
The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And this is fouled at the plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Chopped
foul over towards the dugout.
All right. I got Duncan watching.
Another try at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now, this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, that was a great battle right there. He threw him some nice pitches, but then the hitter fouled him off and wouldn't bail him out and swing at any pitches out of the strike zone. Sometimes the hitter just wins, but I know he wanted to show these scouts that he has the ability to put people away. We'll see if he can do that with the next hitter.
Into the box now, Stephen
Batting
Bauer.
sixth, right fielder, Stephen Bauer.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count, so if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Count's full.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Dribbled up the line. On the backhand, he knocks it down. But he will have no play. It's an infield single, and the runner will score from third.
Hey, and as they say, they all look like line drives in the box score, but the reality is he made a really good pitch. Got the batter to just roll over it, but the infielders couldn't make a play on it. That's the way it goes in this game. There's nothing you can do except put it behind you and attack the next hitter.
So stepping in, Jacob
Batting
Clifford.
seventh, third baseman, Jacob Clifford.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, one out here. We got one.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, here we go.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
No strikes.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Every person in this park, scouts included, know that walks can just kill a team, leading to big innings. Even the greatest pitchers in the game give them up occasionally, but he's got to find a way to minimize them if possible. We'll see if he can put that behind him and attack the next hitter a little bit more aggressively.
Now at the plate, Walter Saito.
Shortstop, Walter Saito.
First pitch on its way. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. He has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Play at the plate, and he's out.
All right, there we go.
So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The West Prospects are on top here, 3-0. At the plate, Sean Wright. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Fielder, Sean Wright.
And he'll step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
My guess is that ball just slipped out of his hand a bit. The last thing he wants to do is plunk a bunch of batters out here. Now he's just got to put it behind him and do what he can to get out of this little mess that he created for himself.
One in the back. Ouch. That's got to hurt.
Now batting.
Into the box, Jose Irizarry, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
A 1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Calling for it, Morales. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Bill Rhodes.
The center fielder, Bill Rhodes.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, he's not messing around right here. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, sit your backside down. Scouts just love a guy that's willing to go right after a hitter, and that's exactly what he did there. I see a lot of scouts in the stands nodding their heads, liking what they see, and I don't blame them.
Into the box now, Stevie Colon, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Hey, now we got two.
From the belt, the pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, look at this sliding
Tag him.
stop. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The West Stars lead this one 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Antonio Macias. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Macias.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Sito Sasaki. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Here we go, boys.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Wolf backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready for another chance? Stephen
Now
Bauer.
batting. Right fielder, Stephen Bauer.
You down here?
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Chu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The West prospects are on top here, 3-1. Rory Daniels is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 0, Rory Daniels.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Dang, so they had to postpone it right there. Bottom of the 3rd. Or actually, no. So it was 3-4.
For the West, 4 runs, 7 hits,
I'm
1
gonna
error.
go ahead,
They
return
left
to the
12 men on
clubhouse.
base.
Man, oh man. Yeah, so anyway, I hope we find the Midland Rockhounds pretty soon. I'm just starting this game, guys, you know. But at least it's really good. I come off to a good start. Alright, so anyway, go to events and we'll see what we got here.
As the draft nears and teams begin to identify prospects they may target, a game of dreams also becomes a game of dollars. Information is currency. A team that gets a player to name a price may gain an early upper hand in negotiation. After all, why pay more if you can pay less? A ball player must keep the game in his heart, but his mind on the game, or he won't be a ball player long.
Alright, so I don't know. I guess when you do get started, you know, I don't know. Game 2. Hopefully I could get it right this time around.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Number 7, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's pretty basic. The stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
Into the box now, Rodney Gilmore. He will lead this one off today.
The designated hitter, Rodney Gilmore.
Hit in the air to left. Scott has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
1 pitch and no base hit.
Stepping up now, Paul Whiters.
Batting second, center fielder, Paul Whiters.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Swing and a miss.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch.
Hey, now, we got one. We got one.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in the switch hitter, Lewis Garvin. Man at first for him following the one-out single.
Garvin.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners on first with one down.
Hey, we got one down here. One down.
2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Three and 0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Every person in this park, scouts included, know that walks can just kill a team, leading to big innings. Even the greatest pitchers in the game give them up occasionally, but he's got to find a way to minimize them if possible. We'll see if he can put that behind him and attack the next hitter a little bit more aggressively.
Now batting, Rondell Mooney.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Rondell Mooney.
Pretty soon, guys, you'll be getting the Midland Rock Hounds
First
to come
delivery
in.
to him on the way. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners are at second and third with one down.
2 bases loaded.
And a step off. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Hey, we got one here.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Digging in, Tom Curran.
Batting fifth,
Hey,
first
strike him
baseman,
out. Touch up
Tom
right here.
Curran.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are loaded with only one out. Way in front of a great slider
There we
that
go.
time. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the
Why you
bases
have to
loaded,
do
and there
that?
are 2 away now.
Oh, he sure didn't miss that one.
Into the box,
Batting
Steven Castillo. As the first pitch here's a bit
Steven
high, it's ball
Castillo.
1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
2 down here.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is the situation you want if you're on offense. You got a good hitter at the plate. It's 2-0, bases loaded. It's a green light situation. Sit there and look at your pitch, but it's got to be your pitch.
And look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
My guess is that ball just slipped out of his hand a bit. The last thing he wants to do is plunk a bunch of batters out here.
Hit him right in the
Now he's
arm.
just got to put it behind him and do what he can to get out of this little mess that he created for himself.
Come on, Dusty Coleman.
Now at the plate, Guillermo Fernandez.
Catcher, Guillermo Fernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
2 down now.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a
One
good
more, and
position
now
jumping
be the
ahead.
end of the first.
0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Ready on 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Eastern Prospects lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Solomon Gore.
Leading off for
He'll
the
start
East,
things out in the top
third
half of the
baseman,
second.
Solomon Gore.
Now the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I'm not sure he was trying to claim the inside part of the plate or if that pitch just got away from him. Regardless,
Ow.
in the Topps
I got him
Amateur
right in the
Showcase,
buttock.
the scouts want to see a pitcher who's consistent, has good command, and doesn't dig himself into holes. We'll see if he can work around that here.
Standing in now,
Right
Chad
fielder.
Sears.
Chad
This will show
Sears.
bunt, but pull it back for ball 1.
He's really showing me something right here, Matt. He hit the last batter, and the first pitch right here, boom, fastball on the inside half, coming right at him again. He's not fearful of anything.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and look out now. Back-to-back batters hit by the pitch, and guys don't take kindly to that. Digging in to try it again, Rodney
The batter, number
Gilmore.
34.
And I'm not sure how comfortable he may
Designated
be
hitter,
up there, seeing as though the
Rodney
first 2 men were hit by a pitch this inning. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. First and second here with nobody out.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball, huh?
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase. That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he can make big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
batting,
Paul
the center
Whiters.
fielder, Paul Whiters.
1 out now. Here we go, fellas. Let's
First
go.
delivery to him on the way. Ball hit high and foul
That's
down the
a
left
strike
field
right
line.
there.
It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. First and second now, 1 man out.
Oh, cool. We got our
Way
first
outside.
YouTube
1-2.
comment.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike
I just
zone
got
when you get the count to
notified.
2 strikes,
Wow.
but on an 0-2 pitch
Nice.
that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter
So,
not to
you
swing at that
enjoying
one.
baseball?
The
I think
1-2
it's pretty
pitch.
fun.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man. Digging in for his second at bat, Lewis Garvin.
Second baseman, Lewis Garvin.
Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
2-0, here it is. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Striding in once again, Rondell Mooney.
Left fielder, Rondell Mooney.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Now, Matt, that's a great pitch. I mean, look, he's in a jam. So what do? You go with the slider that he's probably going to reach for. Good pitch.
Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
All right.
Hey, 2-ball right here. Come on now.
Here's the 0-2. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here's another 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. He spoils another one and will do it again. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
Now batting, first baseman, Tom Curran.
Into the box now, Tom Curran, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Looking to minimize the damage here. That's inside. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 down now.
And he'll step off. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The East Stars lead it 2-0. Ready for another chance? Steven Castillo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Castillo.
Here we go, boys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
And this is fouled back and out of play. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Jeez, he has been absolutely dominant on the mound out there, sitting guys down about as fast as they stand up. Front office types have always been enamored with strikeout pitchers. So after this outing, I expect this guy to be shooting up the draft boards. It's been a dream showcase so far for him.
Now at the plate, Guillermo Fernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Guillermo Fernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now in the box, Solomon Gore. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Eastern Prospects lead it 2-1. Rory Daniels is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 0, Rory Daniels.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-4 the outcome today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
All right, guys, I think this would be the end of this first stream. We hope you guys enjoyed baseball. This is the first game. Literally, guys, we just won Central Texas 6-4. We got 2 errors in that one.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious
Literally, guys,
Central squad.
we're going to
6
try
runs,
something else.
10 hits.
The Midland Rockhounds should
6
be
men on base.
in this game. So, anyway,
For the visitors,
I will be
4
back
runs
soon with
on
another
4 hits.
upload. Hope you
No
guys
errors.
have a good night.
They left
Be safe, make
17
wise
men on
choices,
base.
keep it rocking.